It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the fourth spot. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at center. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball. And both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. You've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
Now, here is George. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Murray against George. Pass to Brown. Porter in the corner. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Well, John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
Now here's Murray. After Colin Sexton's miss. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Utah with the ball. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Here's George. Here's Hendricks.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the paint. Porter against Markkanen. Pass to Brown. Gordon with it. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Good, he hits the jump shot. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. George, no good on the free throw.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Free throw good, Sexton. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And Sexton drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Rebound by Williams. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Westbrook with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that three ball is going down.
Outside, Sexton. Jokic with the steal. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Really left alone that time. Sexton's got 7 points.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Pass to Westbrook. This one for 3. No good. Shot missing. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Utah out in front, up by 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
First team down.
They've got Porter. He's out there with Peyton Watson, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
One shot.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin. And he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it. And he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
He's off on the first. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
They get it back. Out to Clarkson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Brown. And Watson has it in the corner. Pass to Brown. Denver passing it around. Lock at 6. Haji. The shot from the low post is good.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Ranks DA, he is a worker and living the dream.
Look, you got to keep marking it out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Brown, the pass to Porter. Outside Westbrook. 1:29 left to play here in the half. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Murray's checked in for Denver. Luke's checked in for Utah. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Clock at 2. Here's Porter. That's good from 17 feet away. Porter's got 6.
A pure shooter who's also
efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. has dealt with.
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Murray, the pass to Brown. In transition, here come the Jazz. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Count that one.
And you got to like the vision for marking it. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Here's Brown. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Collins. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Hendricks in at the 4.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Porter against Markkanen. On the wing, George. The tray. Rebound by the Nuggets. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Now here's Murray. After Colin Sexton's miss. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. They swipe it, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Utah shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
What's up?
Free throw good, Sexton.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Now here is George. And Sexton has it in the corner. The Jazz with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Gordon, trailing by 2. Outside, Markkanen. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Here's Sexton, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Utah. For Denver, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming over the locker to the break. The big man Jokic inside.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
Utah's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Sexton for 3. Good on the triple. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. Back to Murray. Gordon with a screen on George. Wide open look here for Murray. They get the rebound. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for George. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Westbrook finds Jokic. Now Murray. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing. Now here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Last season's stand, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Free throw, good. Jokic. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Here's Najee. And he dunks it down.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
Utah trailing here. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clarkson. Good defense by Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. To the left wing. Pass to Westbrook. Inside. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we've reached the end of the third. Denver on top, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3:10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Utah with the ball. 4-point game. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Then there's Peyton Watson. It's Najee in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here's Watson. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Authors checked in. Here's Clarkson. And he lays it straight in. Clarkson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Jazz.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Here's Strother. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Najee passes to Brown. And here is Murray. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
And that's what you're looking to do. Give your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Yes, that goes in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Najee, and Watson has it in the corner. Good work there as it goes. Watson's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
They get it again. That one falls. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Pass to Kessler. From outside, off the mark. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out the break. And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray kicks to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
1:29 left in the fourth. Off the run, and Markkanen lays it up and in. Markkanen's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 8. Outside, Markkanen. Outside for Sexton. George against Murray. With the drive. And that one, good.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win year for the Nuggets.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jamal Murray.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
That's good from Collins on the assist by Markkanen.
Larry Markkanen.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. Here's Jokic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. That's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and that people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jamal Murray.